So, after everything I have been talking about this week, burnout, rest, alignment, all the things, I wanted to share something lighter today. Here's the anime I have been watching lately and what I am excited about this season. On the weekends, as I'm doing my household chores, I like to catch up with my favorite anime. So, I have been watching so far, probably the last few months, My Hero Academia. I'm excited and a little sad to be finishing it. I was smiling throughout the last episode, the finale. I feel like the ending, it was really deserved. It was great. Um, no qualms about it. I'm glad it did finally end. I was hoping that it wasn't going to drag out this whole entire premise for too long. So I was happy with the ending. Again, I would probably say the series overall probably would get a 7.5 out of 10 from me. Another show that I have been watching is Windbreaker, and I honestly thought this was going to be a show of just high school kids wrestling in the streets, fighting, brawling, representing their school, and it was exactly that. However, the difference or the plot twist for me was there was a lot of sprinkling of the power of friendship in this, and so that was really refreshing. I thought it was going to be annoying after a while, but it was really well done, and I thought it was just extremely cute where the main character in the story, he is just emotionally constipated, emotionally unavailable, doesn't just emotionally awkward, I would say. And so it was funny in the different character arcs and story arcs how the supporting characters help the main character become emotionally more vulnerable and available. So definitely a cute show. I give it a 7 out of 10. There's 2 seasons now. There's probably going to be a third season, but I haven't checked that out just yet. But this next one, it has been hyped up for the past few months, but Gachiakuta, it's not just believe the hype. It is that girl. It is that show. I think it's a matter of the character designs for me, and then it's a different type of a storyline. I mean, it's still like a shonen anime, things like that, but I do think the plot and the character designs, the music, the again storyline is just very interesting. And so, if you haven't watched it yet, there's plenty of episodes to binge on. The like I said, I would give it an 8.5 out of 10. Give it a try if you haven't already. Another show that I've been watching is Spy Family. It's in season 3 right now. It's definitely always just a cozy watch. I love when the new season comes out. It's comfort anime at its finest, I would say, in this era of anime that we have. Um, in this season, I just love learning about Lloyd's past in this current season. So it was very interesting to see his background, and I'm curious to see what they're going to do for the rest of season 3. I'm not sure how many episodes are left, but it's been a great time watching that. Some tearjerker moments, but still a good time. And I would give that 8.5 out of 10. Let's see. Oh, and another one. This kind of came off just because I think I was in the middle of shows and I was just trying to find something new to watch, and Crunchyroll was recommending it on their main screen. May I ask for one final thing? I absolutely love the protagonist. I hate when writers write these meek, submissive female protagonist leads, and especially like when they're being bullied, how they end up trying to like turn the other cheek and rise above the bully. Um, Scarlett, and may I ask for one final thing? No. My girl, she was like, everyone can catch these hands. These hands are rated E for everyone. You all are going to get this. And so it was phenomenal. It was only 12 or 13 episodes, short season or short series. I, according to folks on the internet, they may come up with a season 2. The way they ended it would open it possibly for a season 2. I thought one season was enough, but if they do come up with a second season, I'll definitely be watching it because it was just so funny and endearing, though. And again, just really refreshing to see a protagonist who just wasn't playing around. If you deserve the fist, you deserve the fist, and so I love that about the show. So as far as what I'm excited to watch, we are now in the winter 2026 anime season, so there's a lot of different shows that are coming out. So many to name, but at least like on my top things to watch this season, definitely Jujutsu Kaisen. I think we've all had maybe not enough time depending on who you really liked in season 2, but we had at least a time period to grieve season 2 and the Shibuya incident. So now moving into season 3 to see what the ramifications of that whole arc was, what's going to happen to Yuji, all the different things. Really excited to see what's happening with that. Another show, Hell's Paradise, is coming back for season 2. That was another show where I was kind of just in between different shows, and I was like, well, let me try something different. And then the art style and the storyline, my boy just wants to get back to his wife. I love the storyline. It was so cute. As far as the premise of his ambition of why he's doing what he's doing in the show. But I'm excited for season 2 of Hell's Paradise. Another show that I'm looking forward to is My Hero Academia Vigilantes. I'm curious. It's coming back for season 2, but I'm curious to see how it intersects again with the main storyline, especially since it ended. But I think it is on a different timeline somewhere, somehow. But I am just interested to see about Koichi and what's kind of happening with that whole gang of heroes. Another one I'm not excited about necessarily, but Fire Force. I loved season 1. I think I did like season 2 as well. This current season, I think it's the gratuitous fan service for me. In anime, is to be expected depending on the genre. I get it. I'm not like anti-fan service at all. But when it's like so much so where it kind of takes you out of the storyline, at this point, I'm just wanting to get over. I'm like, hurry up and finish so I can call it a day, because I have this toxic trait where if I start a show, I have to finish it. That's why like Bleach is still on my to watch list. I started it when I was a kid when it was showing on Toonami on Adult Swim, and I just never finished it. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, you got to go back and finish it. You got to go back and finish it. And it's been years now, years. And so again, that's my toxic trait. But I'm like, same thing with Fire Force. I'm like, I just want it to end. Please end it, unless you're going to get back to the great storytelling from season 1 or that storyline. So I don't know. That's my 2 cents anyway for Fire Force. Hopefully it redeems itself in the second half of season 3, but who knows? This last one, Frieren, Beyond Journey's End, the discourse on the internet, there are people who absolutely love it, and there are people who absolutely hate it. I'm on the side where I absolutely love the show, but I do agree with what the people who hate it probably has said, where they're like, it's so slow to start off. It's so boring. For me, I think it's another cozy anime where it is very slow to start off, because my normal thing is hopefully in the first 2 episodes, something about the show grabs me and keeps pulling me along through the show. It probably took 6 episodes before I really started caring about the characters and understanding the development of the storyline and the characters, their motivations. But once I got there, I was there. And so I think it's a lovely show. So I'm curious to see what season 2 will bring us. And aside from those, again, there's plenty of things that are being released, especially like new things too. So I'll probably get to some of that stuff in the future. But I also have on my soon to watch list, these are some things that have been out for a little bit, I think. But Trigun Stampede, I remember the original Trigun series as a kid, again on Toonami, Adult Swim, when I, loved it, absolutely adored it. And so I've been really nervous to try any kind of spinoffs recently. But I'm going to give Trigun Stampede a shot. It's on the list. Another one is To Be Hero X. To be honest with you, I don't know anything about it. I just saw the art style when I was scrolling through Crunchyroll, and I was like, I am fascinated. It looks so gorgeous. It reminded me, if you ever watched the anime The Count of Monte Cristo, or I forgot the Japanese version of the show, but the art style in that was just so gorgeous, and it pulled me in. But I also like the storyline too. But going back to Be Hero X, that's the kind of art style, if you're familiar with The Count of Monte Cristo, that it reminds me of. So I'm just interested in the art style. So hopefully the storyline is good too, but we'll see about that one. Another one, Tougen Anki, is another one that's been getting a lot of hype on the internet as well. So I'm like, okay, let me check it out. I think it'd probably be a cool one to watch as well. And before you write in the comments what I should be watching, One Piece is on my list, but I will say it is like the last thing. I watch that when I have absolutely nothing else to watch and I get through a couple episodes and I have to put it away for another day. So it's on there, but who knows when I'll finish that, especially with all the movies and all that jazz. But that is all I have for you today. Let me know in the comments what shows are you excited about this season or what I should be watching next. If you're new here, welcome. If not, welcome back. My name is Moni, and I'm creating videos for those who are looking to redesign their lives in their own image and terms, while also talking about fun stuff like anime, owning a business. Well, that can be fun sometimes, and working full-time. If you enjoy this type of content, please like, share, and subscribe. I make videos every day, so that means I will be seeing you tomorrow. Bye!